Give me a 1. We're doing a sound check. Give me a 1 when you can hear me. So I'm just going to wait till I see a 1. Only if you can hear me. We started our members and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. And somebody's like, you're muted. I think it was Pez. Thank God told me. But yeah, give me a 1 if you can hear me. Sound check. Testing, testing. Hi, Taurus 16. Hey, Lady D. I'll say hi to a few people till we get going. We got a 1 from Kara Elementary. Thank you. Hi, is Karen. Hi, Lady D. Deborah Martina Lewis, Crafty 159, Alicia Harper, Jacqueline Keeley, Tammy Mustafa, Deborah Van Winkle, Nettie Bags. Hi, everybody. Okay, we're going to get right into it. Let me adjust the camera. This is the anniversary of the Idaho 4 murders, where Ethan, Xana, Kaylee, and Maddie's lives were brutally taken from this world. As I look at the clock, we're nearing 4 o'clock. They would begin to process things. And we're at that point where we don't know why still. We have no real why. And so we're going to jump right into the reading. I'm Mama D coming at you on 1111 Tarot. If you're new to us, we have 2 lives that we do back to back. Members, and we share that with everybody, but members can chat. And then we go live with a tarot reading. The first one is more of a chat, a discussion. I do too, Taurus 16. I feel very bad for the families today. I truly do. And I really feel this is important to do this while their energies are strong. So with that, I want to know why. I want to know why these 4. Why Ethan? Why Xana? Why Kaylee or Maddie? And I'm not going to say why not other people because that's not proper. But why these 4? And if we get the why, we'll get the who maybe. Maybe. We'll get the maybe we'll know the how. But if we can get the why down. So I've got our handmade, beautiful, actual leather tome. It's a very thick book here. And we're going to start off. Now, the cards I'm going to start with are our major arcanas. There's no minors. There's no court cards. This is about why were these 4 individuals taken from the planet the way they were, when they were, by who they were. Why? Let's see what we get. Why Ethan? Why Xana? Why Maddie? Why Kaylee? Why? And thank you, my beautiful mother and father Gaia and the angels for help. We got the answer from the divine. Now, keep in mind, when we ask the divine directly question and we've ruled out everything but the major arcanas, what we're doing is we're saying, show me the strongest energy for what we're talking about. And the what is the why. Why? Whoa. The world. World card is related to travel, closing a cycle. So there are 2 cards. You can see them as your 1111 in a sense. When you reach the middle of the road, you'll get this Wheel of Fortune kind of energy. And you can see there's like, hold on, I'm feeling something. Okay. So there are books on the traditional card and they're all open and that's the mid section, the mid haven of the story of the Fool's Journey. When you get the wheel, it's the same icons holding the books again, but this is the last card. There is no more to go. It's closed. It's over. This will not, this is over, done, deal, closed, completed. And the books are closed. And those books, to me, represent the Akashic records. Somebody wanted the record closed, whatever this is. Now, as we get into our major arcanas and the full tarot, in this case with the why, we're going to get to a place where we ask current situation. If we get a sword, it's because of communication. It's words that were spoken, and usually a challenge, a rival. Okay? It's a form of communication. And swords, knives were used in this case. If we get the cups in this reading for that answer, we're talking about an emotional, deep, deep feeling. Like somebody was distraught, okay? Or angry, something. It was a deep emotion. So swords and cups. If we get a wand, this is over power, gaining control, gaining power. And if we get a pentacle, it's over money. It's over something that is equivalent to finances, whether it's drugs, money, it doesn't matter. It's an energy of profit. Okay? Just giving you a heads up so that way you understand ahead of time and can read along with me in the story here. So I'm going to turn the book around. We'll just put my headphone cord underneath it, right? Okay. So we have the world card. We've got travel. It means closing a cycle. The big, strong thing here is closing down something, shutting it down. All right. With the ascended masters are humans that walk the earth, that had a extreme spiritual connection, and they serve as spiritual guides for all of us, in my belief. So we're talking Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Buddha, Gandhi. You know, there's a lot of you could see as different. Mother Teresa. I want to understand from their point of view this ascended master's strongest communication here. Show me that. I'm using the Oracle of the Light and Shadow deck, I think it's called. Show me this ascended masters, and thank you. There it went. Ho, ho, ho. So if you happen to have watched the members live, spoiler alert, if you're going to need to go watch it, which I recommend you do, but then I'm a little biased, aren't I? Angel of Alchemy. We got the Magician, which is alchemy. Now, before we did the pre-shuffle with members, I did my own pre-shuffle. I got the Chariot and I got the Devil. Chariot is a form of competition in a sense. It's a winning at all costs because you're going to win. It's a chariot race. Now, the Chariot means when you get it and you're like, am I going to win at something? It means yes, it's destiny. When you get it with the Devil, it's almost like it turns into a faded, toxic bullshit race, competition, right? Fiercely competitive. With the Ascended Masters, Angel of Alchemy, and it does say a 21, which is interesting. Is that the age of the intended targeted victim, or could it be the age of the killer? What does 21 mean? That's a good question. But now, why them, Angel of Alchemy? Somebody is manifesting closure. All right. We'll go with that because that's what it says so far to me. Now, feel free. You may see clues and pictures that give you your own interpretation. That's all well and good too. You might see things I don't, and feel free to share them because that doesn't hurt. It helps. Okay. So this is ancestors. So ancestors could be of the victims' ancestors that have passed over. They're trying to send their good energy to bring justice. It could be my spirit guides, your spirit guides. It's those that care and they're going to want justice. So with that deck, we're going to switch over because I want to know why this. Ooh, that got bright. When I turned, does it? I bet it's these cards. Hold on, let me see. Ancestors are here because I can't reproduce that. I'm trying. Nope. Ancestors are here. Oh, look, look, look. Bottom of the deck. Grave. All right, my lovelies. Ancestors, show us what you want to show us as to why were these victims taken. Show us. Speak, please. Communicate. Kaylee, Maddie, Santa, and Ethan. Why? Why them? Why them? Thank you. This is a story. So ancestors have a lot to say, like a large amount of cards came out. All right. Every time. We get so many repetitive cards. Outdoor structure, shed, barn, and storage. I don't even know where we're going to put this many cards, but we're going to do it. I keep thinking of the band field. I keep thinking of a dumpster. I mean, there's that light. See? Dumpster, and it lit up. Is there something I'm doing? I don't know. Look at this. We have public, city, and we have building. Outdoor structure within the city. All right. We have key code. It says key code entrance unlocking. That's interesting. Some sort of a key code. Rope. Now remember, I'm asking for clues as to the why. We have rope. Did they use rope? Did they exit? So if Ethan's body was pinned up against the door and Xana was on the edge of that, if that's all true. Drip Drop talked about and showed us a red substance all over outside of Xana's window, right on that window ledge, with a ladder below it. Cord, cable. They may have scaled up from the back, taking care of the top people, come downstairs, done that in Xana and Ethan's room, and out the window, scaled down that ladder, and ran across the driveway during the time that the cop was talking to the deviation. Let's continue. Shit. Community, kids, public. Makes me think of a school. Well, we're about to get our first solid answer. Think of this. The question is, why are they dead? Is this somebody that's, drug related? Somebody flushed drugs? Is it a random stalker? that just is so infatuated that they've got to keep that person's energy so they kill him, all that? Or is it really, are the rumors true that Dirty South was very into Xana and extremely envious and jealous? We got somebody. Now, I'm not saying it was Dirty South, but I'm not saying it wasn't. We got somebody very jealous. Every freaking time we get this card. Stranger, outsider, unknown, stalker. Was somebody pay attention to Xana? Is that the real stalker? Is that why she had her locks changed on her bedroom door just prior to the murders? Here it is again. Can't make it up. Something's burning in the oven. Who's cooking cookies? Anybody tending to the cookies in the oven? Okay, they smell like they burning, baby. Okay. Visitor, guest, passerby, traveler. Every time we get that, I don't even know where to go with that. These cards are so dead on. If you want this deck, okay, you can have it instantly. Just download it and print it. 1111moon.com. True crime deck. That's our 1111 deck. School, daycare, college, playground. I bet you it's the college. Now, got this many, many times, and until this moment, I didn't get it, but I got it. The divine is working today. So, if you watch the members section, I talked about how awful lot of college deaths that are very disturbing, like the one that just happened in January of this past year of 2020, right? 2022, January. No, it would have been 2023 this year, where it was a hazing incident that was connected some way in the beginning. And then they're like, oh, no, self-deleted, right? Then we got Hannah Clear that supposedly messed up and took the wrong medicine. We've got this other kid that drowned in the creek. Makes me wonder, self-harm, if really all that self-harm is connected to the same people that did these crimes. And we got that. Primary male parent type. Frat daddy. Anybody say frat daddy? The leader of the pack, right? The male alpha male, for sure. So we definitely have this alpha male kind of energy right here. And they knew the house. They had the key code. So let's walk this through. They got the key code. They have something to do with someone that's been reported as self-harm. They probably go to that college. They probably have a friend from another area, maybe a different school. And I feel they're stalking Xana. That's just my opinion. They are jealous. When I think of park, I think of the band field, where the killers may have run through to get back to the frat. rope. Key code to the building. And outdoor structure. All from ancestors. So this tells a story, indeed. Let's try to make sense of this. Okay. We're just going to put it all back in here. Wow. Okay. Current situation. I have been waiting for this. Switching decks. We're going to the tarot. This is the beautiful Creatures Tarot. Current situation. Show me why in detail. Now remember, swords, cups, wands, and pentacles. Swords is about words. Cups are about emotions. Wands are about power. Pentacles is money. Why? Then we get a whole bunch of cards. But only this one fell in the book. So this is the first card. Holy shit. One of Swords. Intellect. This means the ace, the yes, communication. This was over words that were said. Jealous words that were said. Ace of Swords is clarity. It's also the knife. Damn. We got clarification right here about these words that were said. Now remember, according to what we know, Kira, Xana's mom, reported to us, to the public, that Xana allegedly talked to her dad somewhere around midnight with Ethan and was eating pizza in her room. So she ain't going to be ordering DoorDash at 4 a.m, most likely. Okay. At that time, allegedly, there was a fight, right? Ace of Swords. That's a yeah. So we got to fight. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, this is so informative. This makes so much sense. Okay, let's just set these down. So the why. We have the why right here. Literally, the moon card. Why not explore? It's because of some deep, dark secret. The moon is the secret card. It is dark. You don't know where you're going. You can't see it all. That's because you don't have enough information. So we've got the moon card. So here we go. Two of Swords. A decision. A true decision. So the Ace of Swords is clarity. Aha. Two of Swords. I'm now going to take action. And two knives. Telling me, again, there were two different assaulters with two different knives. One per room. So you got the moon, which is a secret. Now you got the decision. You got the, a secret was told. Ace of Swords. Holy shit, the secret's out. Clarity. I now know the secret because everybody involved knows the secret. Two of Swords. What am I going to do about it? I need to take some action. What action? And I said, if we get swords, it's all about communication. Well, my lovelies, we've got the Ace of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Four of Swords, which is 4 victims stabbed. That was the decision. So this is about a secret that was shared, which comes to Maddie. What did you tell Adam? Moment. Holy Snakies Batman. All right. Let's continue. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups, and it talks about inventiveness. It's a stinky ass idea. It's a fish in a cup. Sinky idea. All right. Blockage. So the killer felt a blockage, or killers. They did. And in their warped, brutal, aggressive, sickening mind, they felt like killing 4 people would remove a blockage. Just saying. So let's look at this blockage of this. Blockage for the killers of the Idaho 4, 1122 King Road. Maddie, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan. Thank you. Knight of Wands, a phallic little false pony boy. So this little fake, oh, shit the bed, Fred. We got the King of Wands. It was flipped up in the middle of the deck, sticking out. I got the leader of the pack with the fake little, oh, yeah, I'll help you, sir. Oh, yeah, I'll lick your boots. You're the shite. King of Wands is this power, right? Wands is power. And he's got his little knight with him. The king and his knight. Reminds me of watching Drip Drop on Crime Circus. True Crime Circus. And the brats, right, are playing the little king and knight thing. And they got their robot. And they got their little crown or helmet or whatever. Right? And they're not licking the windows. No, they've got the knife, right? The same version of what the police are telling us was used to kill the 4 victims. And I'm getting the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Sagittarius. And Leo. Fire signs. King of Wands is also, when it comes to true crime clues, this is my drug dealer on speed dial. This guy can get his hands on anything anybody wants. That's why he thinks he's hot shit. Because he's got the power. Well, is this the dude that's on the roids? And is this the little bushy-eyed freak that's his friend? Sorry I said that, but I'm just saying whoever committed this crime is a freak. Talks about desire, by the way. Look. See it down there? Desire. Let me see if I can get it in clear. Did I just pause it? I don't know. But I ain't gonna mess with it. So the blockage basically is impulsiveness. Something that threatened their power was a blockage to the killer. It was about power, communication with all the knives, and power. Influencing this why? What influenced the killer to go to this extreme? Holy shit. The one time I would not ever care to see the 10 of Cups, because this was complete, final satisfaction to the killers. They did this because it was satisfying to them. Root cause. What is the real, when you get down to the real deep nitty gritty? What happened between one of these victims, or all of them, or some of them, and the killers? What is the true root cause that started this shit that ended up in 4 murdered victims? Let's find out. Okay, deck in reverse, flip it, and go with it. Root cause. I heard communication. I just saw in my mind the Eight of Wands, and I heard it was over words, which makes me think of the little spat or big spat at the frat house with Ethan and Dirty South. But we'll see. What's meant to come out will come out. Root cause that led to this horrific demise of these people. Holy shit. We just got the Ten of Cups. I just got the Ten of Pentacles. If you've ever read tarot and you get a 10 to 10, this is something over the damn top. This is getting everything you desire. This is leaving a legacy behind. This is somebody that did it for the act as well, so that they would always know that they were that mother effing powerful, that they were that clever, that they were that smart, that they were that incredible, that they got away with it. It's leaving your name, and in this case, written in blood, which is running down the side of the damn building. This is legacy. And it's also protecting your own legacy. So this is about communication, but it's also, Pentacles are about money, wealth, stamina, status, the status quo. So somebody felt that their legacy was threatened. Past influence upon these killers that brought them to the point that they took lives. Oh, those cookies smell good. Okay, past influence. Past influence came with a story and it shot out. It's definitely about jealousy. Three of Wands is divine timing. Waiting and waiting and waiting, and it never being your turn. And the Lovers, the ultimate choice between two. Somebody, now if it was a Six of Cups, I'd say that there was already a past relationship here between the victim and this person, but we don't have that. I do not have that. I have the Three of Wands. Somebody wanting the Three of Wands is waiting for their ship to come in. They haven't boarded yet. There's been no seamen on the ship ever, because they have not boarded. Okay? You're following me. And I'm talking phallically because I have the Lovers. So this is telling me, in this little part, this past influence is not pointing at an ex-lover. It's pointing at somebody that wants to be a lover. That tells me a lot more clear. It's definitely a choice. And Lovers is a Gemini energy. Okay. Also, Lovers is major arcana. Here we go. The near future. So, I'm not going to ask about court. I'm not going to ask about trial. I'm not going to ask if they're going to get justice, because I've asked all that. I want to use this spot, the near future, as a place of, so when these killers decided to take these lives, and they did it, right? What was the near future immediately for them? I know that sounds weird, like who cares? It matters. Did they leave the area? So do we get travel cards where they traveled instantly? What did they do next is what I'm saying. What was their near future? Okay. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Don't know if it matters. Just shouting it out. Let's see. Near future for why this happened. What happened next? Thank you. One of Cups. They took care of themselves. They took some self-love. So they pulled their energy away. They fondness. I feel like they kept something. And Queen of Wands. Determination. Power. There is no gender in the tarot. Any male, female could be the queen. But I do pick up a feeling of very feminine energy. Aries energy, fire energy. Fondness, Queen of Wands, fondness. I want more. What does that mean? Why power and... My God, show me that. I'm not going to say anything till I see what comes out. Show me this. Show me this. They communicated, I believe, with a roommate survivor. I really do. Because I've got the Queen of Wands. To me, this is a surviving roommate that took a self-cup of love. Okay? So they went into self-preservation. I got communication, 8 of Wands. It's definitely a message. Look, look, look. Now the key was, I asked what the killer did after this. I got messaging, the Queen of Wands. And self-love. I'll let you determine what you think that means. But did the killer message a surviving roommate? Everything okay there by you, DMMBF? Everything's good, right? If you knew that person did it, that would be horrifying. Or, I asked, what did the killer do? I get the Queen of Wands, feminine energy, taking a self-cup of love, and messaging. But that's what Dylan did. I may have to rewatch this and see who's in those shoes from the very beginning. Let me see perception from the killer's perspective when they found out that others knew that these 4 individuals were dead. What was their perception of the dead individuals? Their perception. Fascination. Obsession. They watched every move of everything that happened with absolute fascination. They were fascinated. King of Cups. Scorpio energy. Show me something else. Show me more. And thank you. Show me more about this fascination. What action followed the fascination? What action followed the fascination? Well, the death, which is the transformation. Scorpionic energy, double tapped. That is the King of Cups, Scorpionic energy. And this is the Death card, transformation. You are the one, authenticity. And Four of Cups, which is a form of, oh, well. You are one. You are one makes me feel like somebody got initiated into like a private club. You're one of us now. You are one. Cups, emotion. Outside influence upon these killers that drove them to this. What was their outside influence? Any type of influence. Rewards. And putting burdens down. The outside influence is about money. It's about pentacles. Ten of Wands is about putting your burdens down. Literally, that up until the death of these four, this person felt very burdened by someone there. And Nine of Pentacles is like independent energy, strong. I can do it kind of, you know, they gain confidence. They were gaining confidence to put burdens down. Yikes. Action needed. Well, obviously, we need somebody to speak up with the truth. But what action was needed to stop this? If it could be stopped. What action was needed to stop this? Detachment. Six of Swords, somebody getting away from another person. And this is talking about getting the hell out of hell and finding calmer ground. Six of Swords, traveling away from the situation completely. They needed to, hold on a minute. Did this have anything to do with the detachment of the victims leaving the frats and the sororities? Five of Wands, rivalry. A fight to the death. Seven of Wands, bravery. And Eight of Pentacles, practice. I wonder if that practice has anything to do with their little home security, ROTC, whatever it's called, where they train them militarily. Practice, Eight of Pentacles. This is working on something. Bravery, Seven of Wands is protecting how far you've come. And it's about, right, somebody's protecting how far they've come. And they see, and look, it looks like Xana. They see rivalry. It's two dinosaurs fighting over what appears to be Xana. And they feel like they can be brave, right? They think they're brave to do what they did. Practice. Does that have anything to do with the football team that Dirty South is part of? Think about it. How would that be if the university was all of a sudden attached to the individual that was, you know, captain of their football team, something like that, or their quarterback? Practice. Bravery. And rivalry. Right. Outcome. So, oh, Aquarius energy on the bottom of the star. Outcome. We know the outcome. You can't get them back. I'm not going to ask about Kohlberger. The outcome. The truth. Regardless of what anybody's told me or anything I've heard or read, I just want to know the truth, the outcome. The Dirty South or any of the frat guys have anything to do with this. Allegedly. For entertainment purposes only. Remember, this is not fact. I've got Four of Pentacles, greed, and I've got the Seven of Pentacles, progress. It also talks about divine timing. And in my mind, my feelings, I feel this is about Kaylee coming back to show her car. The timing, the divine timing, and greed. Somebody wanted something that they had. Was it Santa? Or was it Maddie or Kaylee? This seems like it's just divine timing, like they just happened to be there. This is showing me Xana was the target. That's just my interpretation, and you might disagree. I'm okay with that. We're good to have good communication and different opinions, but I am picking up greed. Off the bottom of the card there, it says greed. All right, let's get a blessing card. That's for sure needed. Where's that little holder? There it is. Let me pin this down so it stays a little bit anyway. I pray for justice for Ethan Chapin, Xana Cornudo, Kaylee Goncalves, and Madison Mogan. I pray for each one of you to always get the justice that you deserve, no matter what. I send love and light to the family in hopes that all the truth is revealed to them that they need, that they can get some closure. And we, from 1111, send our strength. Look at that. All our prayers are enchantments. Enchantments, think about it. You speak words. Words are spelling. What do you do when you speak? You manifest. I manifest justice for our 1111-4. I truly want that. Who knows? The power of the world wanting justice. Maybe it'll begin to work. We can hope. So, if you have stayed with me this very long time, I would greatly appreciate you to hit the like, subscribe, or the bell so that you can stay with me. Some people are like, I thought you disappeared off the internet. And I'm like, I was gone for like a couple weeks, but, well, not even. I like still uploaded every week, just not much. So, if YouTube decides to not promote me for a little bit because I do true crime, that's a lot of it. That way you stay in tune with us. And it helps us out too on my end. All right? Thank you. Now, if this is where you leave me, I want to say I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Whether you're replay or live, you matter to me. I greatly appreciate you. And please put your energy toward justice for all 4 victims. Okay? Thank you. If you're staying with me, let me put our cards away. I don't think I can close this. I never can. And I will come over to top side where we can chat for just a minute or two. Let me get my ducks in a row. How is everyone? That was an interesting read. Robin Davis Duckworth says there is no justice for dead people. There really is no justice. They don't get their life back. However, I personally believe that justice is for the survivors. It's the truth. The justice that would come from a spiritual path of the killer or perpetrator to experience empathy into what they've done and truly have absolute remorse that they can't believe they did it and would never do it again. That's the only true justice a victim could have. And I do believe that could take lifetimes. Ah, Magdalene Lady Crimson says, "You're the best, Mama D." Thank you, love. Thank you. Have a great night, Paz. Thank you. You agree, Robin? Right. Joyful's here. Hi, Joyful. I do pray their soul gets peace. But then I believe, different than a lot of people, I believe that we are granted peace immediately upon our transfer out of this avatar. That's just how I believe. I like, you're crying at the end of a movie, but you're like, oh, okay, who wants new popcorn and let's start the next movie? That's how I believe. Jill says, I believe the same way. All right, my loves. Army nurse, late again. You're never late. You're here for divine timing, and there's always replay. And we love you. Thank you for stopping in. Hey, Free Fallen. Okay, good. That's a good question. Natural Healing says, Danny, do you think this meant to be all four unalive as a contract? No. Mm-mm. I believe this murder, honestly, was too brutal. These murders were extremely brutal. Extreme, over the top. This was, I believe, two over the top drug affected individuals that were raging. Yep, I believe they were raging. And that's how I feel. And I believe it was very targeted. If we were like, oh, the victims were all stabbed once or twice, or their throat was cut. This one was executed this way and so forth. That'd be different. These are massively brutal. Just there was no stopping this attack. And as Steve Goncalves already said, all hell broke loose. And that's why I feel personally the 8 hours was for a professional cleanup crew that's affiliated with the college. In my little humble opinion only, allegedly, it's possible, cleaned it up. And therefore, there was no evidence, no DNA found, other than 3 unknown male. And they're probably like, the school's probably like, psst, psst. The only DNA that could be there would be the cleanup crew, and you can't bring them into it. So just don't even talk about those others. Just talk about Brian and the DNA that, just miraculously appeared on the button and nowhere else. And don't even talk about how there's none in his car and how not only didn't he leave DNA, but he didn't take DNA. I don't want to hear that. Just focus on that little button snap and leave the college out of it. Right, Marie. And I can't read that because of exactly what you're saying. I would be like, YouTube would be like, no. Yeah. So this is not like hacker slasher. This is somebody that it takes time to get to that level. This is somebody that was hell bent to destroy something beyond recognition. This is repetitive, explosive raging. Remove your comment, not allowed. Right, you guys don't. Please. And I know it's, what we heard. And you're right. That's what we heard. But don't put it in there, y'all. Like, don't do any details because that flags the YouTube system and then we're high risk. Okay. So, in your opinion, Joyful, you could be right. Brutal. That's how I'm going to leave it. Brutal, brutal, brutal. So back in the day when we were on the Delphi case, I tried to explain without getting red flagged how brutally bad I saw the girls and how posing and how there was markings and stuff. And then when it came out, everybody's like, "Did you hear that, Mama D?" And I was like, "I already told you guys that for a while ago. I'm telling you now." That they had to have, they used other means than looks to identify people. I'm telling you right now, because I can see stuff, you know. They had to use other means than face recognition, is what I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. So, you guys, obviously, this is a very heavy subject, and it weighs on the soul. Um, in order to transmute the energy, I have a gaming channel named Sally Moon, and it's just a little journey where we sit around, everybody chit chats, and I basically build online. I'm live, and I talk my way through my build from scratch, block by block. Um, and we just enjoy our time together. We don't talk about true crime. We leave that off while we're over there. But that is on tonight at 6:30. So if you're into it, come on over. If you're not into that stuff, don't come over. Otherwise, it'll hurt the algorithm. So don't do it. But if you are into just chilling and relaxing, it's a lot of fun and it's really relaxing. So, what did you say? Yes, out of control, beyond out of control. Sorry to change the subject, but my 19-year-old soldier is in American soil. Yes, that is awesome, Dixie. Congrats, congrats. Hi, 15 bees, or 15 beans. I had bees on my mind because you're sweet like honey. You say I appreciate you so much. Ah, thank you. Yes, Sally Moon Channel. It's on YouTube. It's just, when am I painting again? I don't know. Every day I get up, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I just follow whatever the divine has planned for me. Like, I didn't know I was going live when I got up this morning. But then when I learned the date and I was like, it's the 13th. Holy crap, that makes sense. Because, like, I feel like we're getting somewhere when we're focusing on the way they died was so violent. It wasn't a normal killing, y'all. There was, and I know that sounds terrible to say a normal killing. This was bad, 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 bad. Okay. And this is somebody raging. Think you are the truth. Bless your soul. I give you my all. That's for sure. Thank you for the blessing. In fact, I love you guys. I'm about to jump off here. I need to eat a little something and do a little, exercise so I'm not sitting in the chair all day. I got the boys are sleeping. One of them's yelping in their sleep. They're dreaming. Yeah, the anniversary. And the why is jealousy. I got my answer in that reading. Jealousy. Now I know it. Now I know it was jealousy. That fits right in line with the other reading we did on Dirty South. Telling you now, I think we finally cracked the case. I don't say that lightly. I've been at this for a damn year. I want to tell you, if you go back and you review the community posts, you'd have to go a year ago. I was the first YouTuber that put one thing online in the true crime community about this case. And my post says something like, "This is our next case. This is insane." Something like that. And it was like within 24 hours, everybody was hitting up on this case and we were all like back to back to back. But when you get on a video and you're like, I was the first person to hit the button, I felt it. I was like, this is about to be, because I was astonished. How could there be two survivors, right? I was happy there were survivors, but I was like, I don't get this. No, Latte. I do not sense any regret whatsoever from the killer. Zero regret. In fact, I feel great satisfaction for pulling this off. Thank you, Lee. Remember, she says the family wants you to hit thumbs up, and so do I. I love you guys. I will talk to you again soon. If you're jumping over with me to Selling Moon, I will see you there at 6:30. And if not, I will see you. Wait. I will see you Friday. Lucky goes in to get his boy stuff snapped on Wednesday. So, Mama, he's the baby of the family, the runt. I'm telling you now, he's going to be like, I need mama. So it'll be Friday. And besides, Monday and Friday seem to be working out really, really good for everybody. Much love to Lucky. Yes. Put him in your prayers tonight. He just jumped up and ran because he hurt all the energy, I guess. All right. I love you. I truly do. Thank you for everything. And I pray for justice for the Idaho 4, Xana Cornudo, Ethan Chapin, Kaylee Goncalves, and Madison Mogan. I pray for justice. I really do. Love you. To the moon and back. Bye, beautiful.